afternoon. It's not going to be nearly as hot today. Going down because apparently my other shipment came in. Rather than going across the street and picking it up from a little lady, I have to go and pick it up because apparently I had to pay for the customs cost of being shunted to me rather than... I didn't order a lot last time, so there probably wasn't much to be paid or something, but this time I ordered a fair bit. So it's like 26 euros, and I forget that, and it's a little bit of a deterrent from ordering from the States again. Just saying, folks. Whether or not Aaron and I are doing anything today, he wants to sit down and game, and he's currently fixing his UI. It's already in the afternoon. I woke up at 7 o'clock because it started getting warm enough for me to sleep. Edited yesterday's video. I hope people like that one. It was a very rough attempt. I don't usually do videos like that, obviously. And so, yeah, I'm heading up to the shop to get my sleeves order, apparently. So, yeah. Well, that was very expeditious. When customer service folks at shops like switch into what I can't hear as an accent, I always kind of ask, like, where are you from? The guy was actually from Northern California. He's from Sacramento, but he's lived here for like 10 years. Says, oh, I have dual citizenship, so I figured I'd come here. But that's why I didn't detect an accent, because he's from the West Coast. But anyways, I told him, I was like, I trust people here in the Netherlands far more than I trust a lot of people back home. And he's like, I can see that one. Like, I literally just handed him my wallet for my ID, so he could copy down the number. Usually people like, oh, they try to pull out their ID and they try to show it as little as possible, and they don't want to have someone steal their wallet. I just handed my wallet to the guy. There's a 50 euro bill in there. I don't care. But anyways, sleeves order. So I will record that sometime this week on a rainy day, and I'll have that ready for Friday. So if you guys are wondering, yeah, I try to keep some stuff. I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll just be tomorrow's video. Apparently it's supposed to be not tomorrow. Might be Monday's video, because, I don't know, that's kind of been turned into also a Friday 2.0, but it comes before Friday. But Friday's schedule came first. What? I made it down here to Fondle Park. It's the opening of Pride. Hopefully I beat the parade. I was kind of momentarily blocked on my way here, because I memorized the route, but didn't memorize the route of the park, or of the walk, so kind of got stopped up at the Rijksmuseum. And this is the Open Lucht Theater, I guess? I don't know. We'll figure out what this whole shit thing's about. Of course, the moment I start recording, they start up music. Turns out, apparently if I hold a football, I get ridiculously much calmer being around people that I don't know. Weird. That's very strange. Apparently the rugby team is here, but God forbid I go up and talk to someone new. Like, I think I expended all of my power to go up and talk to someone new when I went to tryout, or when I went to like the various team meetings or tryouts for the various football teams. I'm like, I'm spent, and I'm just sort of wandering around, taking in the sights. There's a bouncy castle over there. Someone actually asked me if I wanted to go try free running, parkour, and I was like, yeah, it's not really my thing. I'm like holding the football and I'm tossing it back and forth, and I find the more people get near me, the more I squeeze it. So yeah. Commented on Facebook, I saw a boy band and I thought I saw Axel for a second, and I know he's not gay, but he's such a pretty boy that perhaps. And so, yeah. This is definitely a lot more open than I would expect from like Portland, who has to limit themselves to the waterfront, which is a very narrow area, and they don't get to... So yeah, I'm gonna go try to find something to drink. They've been handing out water, but I don't want to I might go find one of those people and gets water or something. Hopefully they pin card. They should. We're in the middle of the city. Okay, it's been probably about an hour since I vlogged to you guys last. The rugby team has gotten up a little bit of practice. They're kind of recruiting here. I sat by their booth for like half an hour with the football out, writing things on Snapchat, basically on all my social medias. So I'm going to explain what happened here, because multiple times walking around the whole park area, I got into, people thought I played rugby. I don't. But I figured after a while, since, you know, I'm being confused as a rugby player, I might as well sit by the Lowlanders, link below, their team booth. And so, by doing that, and I was hoping maybe with the football out, somebody would talk to me and whatnot, because I was reaching my limit and I was getting a bit overwhelmed. So I was thinking if I opened myself up to having sports talk with someone, it would be better. And it took like half an hour, and I was getting overheated, and it wasn't doing very well. And I would vlog their stuff, but they're right next to some really loud speakers. That's kind of why I'm vlogging, is to get a little further away from it. You know, monetization and all. Gotta make a living somehow. So yeah, I've got that going on. And so finally, one of the guys was speaking actually a lot of Dutch. He was apparently trying to recruit a player, and I was typing up something on my chat on Facebook, and then like after the fourth time in a row, my brain clued in and said that he was saying American football. And then I kind of looked up, and like 3 people were staring at me. Oops. You know? So that was fun. And this seems like a decent place to come and chill for a bit. Anyways, so I didn't realize that one of the rules in rugby is you can't throw their ball forward at all. You have to toss it backwards or run it forward. That's it. You can only kick it forward. I'm like, okay. I did not realize this was later in the conversation. So he asked to throw it forward. I got really nervous that someone had been talking to me and I wasn't listening to them, and that's actually a major no-no. I don't like that. And then to know that I got called out on that, so I got super nervous, as I was already pretty nervous to begin with. And after everything said and done, I realized, no, I thought I gave him wrong information, but he asked a really weird question because his English isn't very, very good in terms of Dutch level of English. I've met Czech with, but anyways, so that was fun. So I waited for him to come back, and I apologized for giving him wrong information, but he actually asked the question that you're allowed to at all throw it forward. You can't in rugby. And we kind of talked more, and I explained that I'm a linebacker and he didn't know what position that was, and I gave him what I talked with Terrence is like an 8, and he said, oh, so full of cardio and full of strength. And I was like, yeah, kinda. I mean, it's really hard because linebacker's not really a position for that. Like, if I say a lineman, I can be like one of the scrum guys. You know, that makes sense. And like running back, you know, the fly half works as the quarterback. And then they have like receivers and like the skinny guys back in the higher numbers. But it's like, where's the linebacker fit in rugby? So it was a little confusing. He wanted to see if I could try out, and they're only doing touch. But it's just like, I don't have any cleats. And I was already like way high on my list. And I'm getting hungry, I'm getting thirsty. You guys can tell my throat is dry. So I mean, I've done what I did. I'm trying to get myself out there more and whatnot, but it wasn't working very well. I took a gamble and it didn't turn out very well. All the lines for every refreshment is like 300 years long, and most of the refreshments are freaking Heineken anyways, and so I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna Google where an Albert Heijn is and pick up Versa iced tea. It's only 20 minutes home though. I could probably just No, I need water or something. But ducks. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out where the hell my bike's at. And I'm gonna probably head and go get home. And whatnot. Alright, I made it home. I didn't swing by any store. Once I got on the bike, first I had to navigate, not only getting out of the park, I had to navigate getting out of, because not only is there a bunch of like people flocking towards the park for Pride, whether they be allies or anybody, I had to navigate normal tourists. Because I was going right in front of like Rijksmuseum and stuff. Thankfully, I wasn't anywhere close to the pipe. Anyways, but it was super hard because I just like, I don't know, I felt like I tried really hard. Sorry. I'd already put my key away, and I figured you couldn't hear anything that loud.